industry is an international industry. An idea developed in Sweden can be manufactured in the US, can be sold in a hospital in Beijing. Our companies operate on a global basis. Harmonization is absolutely critical to our continued competitiveness, as well as the competitiveness of companies that want to export their products to the US or other markets. So it's really that win-win that we're trying to forge, and this conference plays a key role in driving that convergence.
Well, first of all, I would say that compliance really matters. This is not something that should be looked at as just an obligation or even a cost center. It's something that's at the very core of companies' competitiveness today. Corruption is one of the greatest threats to the competitiveness of American industry, and trade associations like AdvaMed and the companies that it represents are on the leading edge of taking corporate responsibility in the fight against corruption. It goes to the heart of corporate competitiveness and viability, and the Commerce Department is very happy to see AdvaMed leading in that space.
Science and innovation happens in conjunction with the physicians and the people in the academic research settings. That's how we advance science. That's how we advance patient care.
Because you know that medical device industry is linked deeply with input coming from the user of the product. That means the doctors. If we don't have the input, we don't exist as an industry.
And there is a big perception issue. People believe that there are things happening that are not happening anymore. But by being transparent and show everything, we make things much clearer and much clearer than before.
The rule of the code of ethics is to be absolutely sure that company will be able to follow the same rules.
So having good, strong internal corporate practices, codes of conduct, and robust compliance programs that ensure that a company's corporate culture is committed to acting according to the highest ethical standards, I think is essential to business everywhere in the world.
The code provides companies a roadmap for ethical interactions with healthcare professionals, and I'm very proud of the effort that AdvaMed and Eucomed and others have pursued to promote the code.
The medical technology industry is really literally taking people's lives in their hands, and so being able to earn the trust of the public that decisions are being made by practitioners for the right reasons, for science-based reasons, and not for unethical or illicit reasons, I think is hugely important. And when you lose that trust as a result of one careless act, one reckless act, it can really undermine a company's reputation, its brand, and all that it's worked for years to build.
Yeah, the innovation is coming from this interaction between a doctor in a hospital and a company. And if you are not so sure we protect this relation, then we are not going to have the same level of creativity of innovation that we had in the past.
This is part of the rhythm of how we operate as an organization. It's not an optional, it's not something that we take very passively. We actively promote this, we're aggressive in our training associated with it.
Compliance is not just an audit side to the business. Compliance belongs to business, is the way we do business and the way we will do business in the coming years.
These conferences, I think, bring together the leading minds on these issues and facilitate the sharing of best practices, and I think really help compliance professionals sharpen their skill set and ensure that their companies are operating at the highest levels. So I think these conferences serve an immensely valuable function.
The ultimate goal is not to level the field. The ultimate goal is to be absolutely sure that each company are going to follow the same rule in a way to have access in a fair way to all the information coming from the field.
So the reason this conference has grown by 30% is that it's really evolved into a must-attend event. If you look at what's happening in terms of transparency trends around the world, as well as enforcement, the regulatory, compliance, legal officials within our companies have to attend this event to stay abreast of those changes.
Well, that's it from Stockholm. We want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors who supported us. It's been a fantastic conference. We heard from an Assistant Secretary of Commerce and top-level CEOs, and we had unprecedented networking opportunities. We know everybody learned a lot. Attendance went up by more than 30%, and next year is going to be even bigger and better. So we hope we'll see you in Warsaw.
Get involved, come to the conference. It's a great opportunity to learn, it's a great opportunity to network, and it's a great opportunity to help advance the industry which we all love and which we all operate in. So I'm a big fan of it, and I encourage you to come. I think it's an invaluable experience, and I guarantee you'll get great benefit out of your participation.